My friend was upset. I know that y'all thought that I forgot about you. Of course not. I do what I say and I say what I'm gonna do. But you know, I had to get my mind right before I sat back down in front of y'all. And I told you I'll give you a yearly read. And I mean that. This beat is from Ricey K, the Raisin Man. I think that's what he calls it. I be listening to beats, okay? Okay. So Pisces, we're gonna do your yearly now. So just take a deep breath and take what you can from it. It'll be up so you can come back to it. I might make a little playlist so y'all can come back to it. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's get to 300 subscribers. Tell your friends, tell all your Pisces friends, or people who like Pisces, to subscribe to my channel. They can stalk, low-key stalk, and see like how their love interest with Pisces is doing. Anyways, so let's get started with your yearly reading. So this reading's gonna be a little bit longer, obviously, because well, it's a yearly. It's the whole year. Better catch this fade. Sorry, I have Nicki Minaj's remixes. I mean, not remixes, freestyle stuck in my head. Pisces for the year of 2019. Okay. Okay, for the year of 2019, can you please let me know what's going on with the Pisceans, the fish people? Okay. So I'll do 12 cards. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. Stop it. 10, 11. 12. Cards flying everywhere. Okay. Pisces. Well, let's start with the major arcana before I get overwhelmed. So you have the Empress here. So I feel like you'll be getting a lot of love and nurturing. That's the word. This year. A lot of support. A lot of people that you can overall depend on. I also see the world here, so I believe some of you all will be traveling this year somewhere. Maybe some of you are planning on going on vacation sometime this year. The Wheel of Fortune. If you feel like, oh, and all my nails broke, by the way. Anyways, because I see you're like, well, she only got one nail that's done. So, yeah, that's why I say, y'all, I did not forget about you. It's just like, it's been wild. So anyways, the Wheel of Fortune tells me that your luck is bound to change right here. So if you feel like it's been kind of rotten, it will no longer be rotten. You understand? It'll get better for you. Could also be like your luck has been good and then you might experience some rough patches if you feel like it's been too good. But I feel like no normal person would be like, my life is just so good, unless like you're married to a billionaire or something. And then you have the Emperor and the Devil card. So the Emperor tells me that you are taking the lead in something. Like maybe you're deciding to run a project this year. Maybe you're deciding to run your own channel this year on YouTube. Uh, Maybe you're deciding to be the head of a fraternity, sorority, organization, or you might be really attracted to someone who's masculine, who is very dominating, maybe like an Aries, someone who really gets stuff done, and they seem like they're the boss and they're in charge. Sorry, I hear a bag in my kitchen falling, probably. Yep, it fell. Anyways, sorry. The Devil card might mean that you should be pretty careful, Pisces, because sometimes y'all can. I know you've heard this before, but some of y'all are more prone to fall into addiction than others. Addiction can come into many different forms: spending, makeup, alcohol, drugs, um, sex, anything like that. Maybe a toxic relationship. So just make sure you don't get caught up in that. With the Eight of Swords, I feel like maybe also this year you're trying to get out of any toxic behavior or break away from toxic people. Um, you might be suffering with addiction or some type of addiction. You're trying to break out of it. You might be in a really bad situation right now and you're trying to get out of it, but you feel trapped with the Eight of Swords. But the good thing about the Eight of Swords is that you're on the verge of breaking free. And also the Eight of Swords says you can get free. Um, you have the power even if it seems like you don't, because this card might not be the best depiction, but really the ropes are kind of loose. She could break them pretty easily. She only has two ropes around her. Some of y'all might realize that there's only two things holding you, if you can think about whatever those two things are in a certain situation. And but you have the ability to get out. She's next to a smaller sword, so she can easily get herself out. In fact, she's in front of a lot of swords. So just this is just telling you that in 2019 you need to observe your surroundings because the answer is all around you. With the Seven of Cups, some of y'all feel like you got a lot of options. Options, options, options. Whether it be in dating, because it's a cups water card, whether it be in companionship, whether it be job opportunities, what else? Could be where you might want to go to school. You have choices, and always with this card, it gives the warning of just choose the right one. Don't fall for the hype and the fluff of one thing. You might be dating two people, and one person, well, they were abusive in their older relationships, but they look really nice and they buy you things. And then you might find someone who is really good, but it'll take some time to get to know them. And so you really need to decipher what is the best situation for you, not just what looks best. Eight of Pentacles. Some of y'all are saving up or maybe have saved up maybe for a trip and you're finally going to that trip, or maybe you've worked hard enough to get something, or you've talked to somebody long enough for them to finally say, do you want to roll with me, roll with me? Hey, because some people take forever to open up. With the Five of Wands, I would let people help you this year
And I feel like a lot of people want to help you. They see your talent, they see your potential, you know. I feel like if you're an artist, you'll have a lot of options and concerns to venues, and concerns to maybe getting into a program. There will be a lot of people who want to help you and mentor you. Well, the Queen of Pentacles, you're trying to figure out what to invest in, what not to invest in 2019. Could be beyond money, but it could also be money. Because someone told me today that's the year of the pig. And so it's a year where people want to indulge, overindulge, but you're just trying to figure out how can I use my money more effectively. Money is definitely a big thing on your mind right now, but also the people around you. Who can I trust to be around me? With the Two of Pentacles, I feel as though you might be choosing between two different jobs. You might realize you can't do both, or maybe you're doing both, but people are noticing you're putting in more energy into one versus the other. Or maybe you're working at a job and you're like, I low-key know I'm going back to school, so this is just a job. A job is just a job for me. And you might be feeling this way too. I really feel like a lot of you are reassessing your finances this year. Yeah, and this also tells me you're questioning your value system. What is the most valuable to you and why? Perhaps things are changing in that regard. Seven of Pentacles. This year you will be working hard, and this card tells me that don't do more than you're supposed to, because you're doing a lot now and the universe feels just how hard you're working. You know, don't stress too much about, should I put in more work? Should I spend more hours at the library? You already pretty much do a good job. This could also tell some of you that felt kind of lazy, maybe put in a little bit more work, but this guy is taking a break. So I feel like a lot of you have been putting in the work, and you need to remember this year to take breaks every once in a while. So that's why I see, let's see, for this year for Pisces, this year for Pisces, this year for Pisces, this year for Pisces, this year for the Pisces, hey, this year for the Pisces, hey, 2019 Pisces, hey, the Two of Pentacles came back up. Some of y'all are dealing with a Leo, and you like, ooh, you give me all the feelings. Some of y'all are also, you're really, if you weren't expecting to travel this year, I'm sorry, but you're traveling this year. That's what the cards are telling me personally. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One more. Okay. So you got the Lovers card. So some of y'all might be in a situation or two or three. I don't know. I don't live your life, okay? But you got some kind of romantic things going on. The Hermit card is here. So this also tells me this year you're going to spend more time with yourself, with your ancestors, with your God, with your universe, with your whoever. Okay? Dr. Whoever. Amine. I also see the World card, so some of y'all might be traveling by yourself this year. Like you ain't taking nobody, or if you're taking somebody, you're just taking a loved one. And then the Sun card is here, so that could mean that this year will bring inevitably happiness and success. I hear until the battle is won, so it might be a struggle to get to this point, but you'll get there. You might also be dealing with a Leo, And with the Lovers card, you might be dealing with a Gemini too. With the Hermit, you might be dealing with a Virgo. So could be any of these people. I don't know, man. You tell me. But the Two of Pentacles came up again, so you really will have to decide, which job is more important to you, or if you work two jobs. There really is a disparity in regards to the energy that you put into one job versus the other. One job pays more, and so you're more alert. And the other, you might also be trying to find multiple sources of income, and I really don't blame you. So the Four of Swords is here. So once again, that rest thing, like, it's telling me you really need to rest, like right now. Stop everything you're doing and take a nap. The Ten of Pentacles, I feel like saving and picking up multiple gigs will put you in a pretty sound space financially, at least a space where nobody can really bother you. That might be towards the end of the month. With the Knight of Pentacles, you're out job hunting. A lot of you are job hunting, trying to figure out, can I work for Amazon? I don't have to physically be anywhere, some of you. Six of Wands, the victory will be won. Some of y'all might be getting married too, remarried. But and if you're having some relationship problems, victory will be won. If you've been waiting for something, I really feel like you'll get a congratulations. But always apply to more than one thing. Understand? Ten of Cups. Some of y'all are really happy with your love situations, or you'll end up being really happy and harmonious and on the same page when it comes to your relationships and love. Some of y'all might be considering having some children, I don't know, getting married, or some of y'all have found an incredible friend circle. And this, I feel like this is after struggling with a lot of fake people, a lot of garbage people, and trying to cross to the better side with the Six of Swords. You see, he has his hand out. He's asking for you to come to the other side, and it's been kind of hard for you because you've been very forgiving, very understanding sometimes of people who are not the same way with you at all. But it looks like you'll find better people. Ace of Wands. Wish fulfillment. For real. I feel like if you've been having problems with your partner, or who you're dating, or if you haven't found anyone, a wish will come true and things will somehow work themselves out in the year of 2019, as long as you don't succumb to any addiction or anything like that. You're definitely traveling somewhere. So I will draw the final 12. Let every voice and sing. Lift every voice and sing. I feel as though in the past you might have gotten into an argument or disagreement with someone, but I really find that you guys will come to an understanding. And it might have been because you were not in a good place prior to this year. You were in a negative place. You were taking out your negativity on people and not meaning to. But I'll show you in a minute because I'm continuing to get the message across to you. Okay. Seven of Cups came back up, so you really do have a choice. You really do have some options. Some options are definitely coming your way. Could also be you trying to decide, where am I going? Where am I traveling to? Could be traveling on your birthday. Where am I going? Who am I meeting up with? Who's going to be my real friend? You know the choices. We already talked about this. But I really feel in the past you had an issue with some people. Y'all just did not agree. People thought you were arrogant, talking up your butt, or people just didn't want to deal with you anymore. You did not want to deal with them anymore. There's some type of loss of companionship, friendship. But I really feel like with the Four of Wands, victory will be won when it comes to that. And with the Star card, you might be dealing with an Aquarius. You might have gotten into an argument with an Aquarius, and I feel like that will renew itself. It'll heal itself. There's not really anything to worry about. I feel like it'll be a rebirth of that friendship. But I just see a renewal. And I see happiness again with the Ten of Cups. Then you have the Nine of Cups here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. Okay, so 9 cups. I feel like your wish in regards to your emotional health is coming to be true. Probably like 9 months within this year. 9 months within this year. The Moon card is here. This is your card. Pisces card. So you might have also stopped being friends with that Aquarius or that person because you felt like you were deep in your emotions, deep within your depression. But I feel like, if you feel like you lost some friends, real friends will come back to you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Me personally, I'm not all about people are temporary. I feel like some people are temporary, but if someone is meant to be in your life, they will come back. They'll come back to you. And if they're not, they're not. That's it. With the Nine of Swords, there's something that worries you, stresses you out. Some of y'all might have a really stressful job, really stressful home situation, something gnawing at you. But please don't develop insomnia. Please find a healthy way to deal with that. The Hermit is back again. Back again. Cop the M. Darn it, Nicki Minaj. Yeah, so, staying by yourself. With the Nine of Wands, you're fighting against something that's keeping you up at night. Maybe your classes are really, really hard. Your relationship is really, really hard, but because the Sun card is here, I feel like that will face a resolution, a good resolution. Also with the Wheel of Fortune here. With the Seven of Wands, you're being very careful about your friends and your lovers. And that's a good thing to do, because you have a lot of options and you need to be careful. You're definitely being careful of who you let in. You're not just letting any old person in this year. And some people might call you very guarded, but I mean, this is America. And if you don't live in America, this is the world. You know how the world would be. But I'm not gonna give you a speech about how everything is run on money, and so you got a lot of scammers out here. That's what I get for you too. Please, Pisces, avoid the scammers. We want to believe everybody is good, everybody's nice, and surely everyone has the potential to do so, but you have to really look at something like, is it really as good as it seems? Because I hate when people say, if it seems too good, it is. No. Some things are pretty good, okay? But you gotta fact check for real. And I feel like if you just take your time, think it through, be careful, don't spend too much, don't get addicted to anything. 2019 will be pretty good for you, and you will break out of whatever you feel is trapping you. Okay, so feel free to watch this as many times as you want. That's your 2019 that I see. Please like, share, subscribe. Get us to 300 subscribers. Yeah. All right. Have a good year.